Just when you thought your day really sucked.
You suck!
Here comes something to make it suck even more. It's a Lamont and Tonelli podcast.
Lamont and Tonelli show. Another big show coming up is this Wednesday night at the Regency Ballroom in San Francisco. And the band is Shinedown. And I'll tell you what, love this band. And I believe we have the lead singer of Shinedown, Brent Smith, on the line right now. Brent, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man. Thanks for taking time out of your morning to chat with me, man. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you called in. Where exactly are you as you're calling in?
I'm actually in Thousand Oaks, California right now, about 20 minutes outside of Burbank. We're in the middle of rehearsals for the Avalanche tour right now. And yeah, that's where I'm at.
And Paul, you were telling me that the Avalanche tour, and what does the album come out the day before? Is that right?
Yeah, now you have Amaryllis coming out on Tuesday, the day before your San Francisco show.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually play Jimmy Kimmel on Monday of next week, and then the album drops on Tuesday, the 27th. And and then we start the Avalanche tour the same day the record drops, which is the 27th of March.
Well, let me tell you this. One of your biggest fans is sitting here in the studio. His name is super producer Sully. He's our former convenience store. He's our former convenience store clerk.
Yes, he's from Tanzania.
Turned into producer of the show. And Sully, you were telling me that. And by the way, Brent, I'd be very afraid because he's kind of a stalker for you.
Yeah, he's been doing some.
No, I appreciate on every level anyone that is motivated by the power of Shinedown.
All right.
He has gone the extra mile doing a little research on you and the band.
Now, the research, Sully, you said you're kind of perplexed by this, and you want to clear this up with Brent Smith of Shinedown. What is your question for Brent?
Brent, I'm your biggest fan, actually.
Well, we've already said that, yes.
I was reading in the Wikipedia.
That's Wikipedia.
Wikipedia, whatever. And I found out that you have the biggest wang in the rock and roll industry. Is that true?
Did you understand a word of that, Brent?
I said something. I didn't get it all, but I got something in the rock and roll industry. The biggest what?
He said you have the biggest wang in rock and roll, rivaling Tommy Lee. He wants to know if this is true.
That's absolutely 100% true.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't refute that either.
Really good sport, Brent. Hey, Brent.
And you know how people will sometimes, every once in a while, people will bash Wikipedia. Every single thing that Wikipedia said about my wang is completely true.
Hey, Sully,
Yes.
when you see him on stage, that's not a microphone stand.
No, it's not. And it's not a cucumber wrapped in tinfoil either.
Hey, Brent, you got a lot of recognition for your...
Let me tell you what it is. It's God-given talent.
Of course it is. You got a lot of accolades for your great vocals doing Simple Man. Did you ever hear from any of the guys from Lynyrd Skynyrd after you did that remake?
You know what, man? Not really. I saw Johnny at an event one time, Ronnie's brother, and he just told me, he was like, "Hey, man, great version. I really, it sounded awesome, man." But no, not really. That song, was a tribute to them, and it kind of happened by accident. How we actually ended up recording that, but people seemed to love it, and it was something that we were happy to do. And yeah, through the years, it's always been a favorite, live. And, we're happy to play it every night. I mean, for us, our new single is Bully, and that's actually the 14th single that we've released as a band between all four records, especially, now with Amaryllis being our fourth record. There's a lot of material that we're ready to release and present to the world. But, yeah, man, we're happy to play the song every night. And, at the end of the day, we only have one boss, and it's everybody in the audience.
Yep.
And they're what matters. And if they want to hear the song, then we're happy to play it for them.
Well, I'm glad because I love the song. Brent, I'm looking forward to meeting you. I understand you're going to be here with the Weed Man next Wednesday night, next Wednesday afternoon for Hey Mom, I'm on the Bone. And then the band playing the Regency Ballroom. Look forward to seeing that show as well. You're a good guy. Thanks for coming on the air with us.
It's my absolute pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for not only the support, but chatting with me this morning. I really, really appreciate it. And we'll see you very, very soon.
All right, and you should thank Sully for floating that rumor about your wang.
Sully, I appreciate the fact that you care so very, very much about my wang.
All right.
All right, Brent. Talk to you later, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right.
All right. Brent Smith of Shinedown. Good guy.
Another fine product from Uranus.
That concludes the Lamont and Tonelli podcast. To hear more and everything Lamont and Tonelli, check out the website at lntworld.com.